What's good, YouTube people? So I'm gonna tell you guys about when I was heavily in depression, and certain songs, certain movies, they hit you so differently. Now I always believe that music is like the rainbow in terms of genres, and you shouldn't limit yourself to one color. And I'll listen to everything, but my primary things I'd listen to was gangster rap and trance or techno or whatever the fuck you call it nowadays. But there were certain songs like Tupac's When Thugs Cry, Death Around the Corner. Those two were really deep. Under Pressure, Ghost. There's a lot of songs from the underground, from like Machiavelli fucking all the way up to, if you guys didn't know, it goes all the way up to like 16, 17. Growing up in LA, it was just something we always knew, and it was just music we'd listen to. But Crazy by Timid, or the remix of Crazy, like that line that all my heroes had the heart to get killed out on a limb, you know. Nirvana's version of The Man Who Sold the World. That song, I believe, is about, well, I mean, there's a lot of theories what that song is about, but I really think it's about a man who committed suicide, and he's just or he's meeting himself, or his second personality. That's not a second person. He's basically talking to his depression, you know, and it's about him committing suicide. Take Me to Church, that's another song that hits you differently. Even some of Marylin Manson's songs. Some of Marylin Manson's songs, like fuck, man, I can't remember these songs from the top of my head, but fucking yeah, there's a few Marylin Manson songs that he's really famous for. But I don't think it's necessarily the songs. Even Schoolboy Q's Gangster and Designer, fuck, man, that song, it's not necessarily what he's saying. It might be the beat, it might be something, but it's inducing, like, when you're in depression, you hear and see things completely different. It's how can I say it, man? Like, it's like being able to see in the dark, right? Like, imagine someone has like night vision goggles or something. You have a perception that that normal people don't have. And it's not normal for you to have this perception, you know. It's fucked up, because all your emotions are fucked in so many ways, and your mental state is fucked, and your perspective is fucked. And it's fucked in the sense that it's completely twisted. And things, there's that funny ass movie, Analyze That, or Analyze This, right? Where Robert De Niro, he's playing like the mobster that's in depression, and like there's a scene like when he sees a commercial and he starts crying and shit, and so that's really what depression is like. If you're seriously in depression, that's how wild your emotions are. You can go from completely right to completely left field in an instant, and it could be a sound, it could be just the smallest things that normal people wouldn't see or notice, but it causes so much overwhelming, sometimes sympathy, sometimes empathy, sometimes it just this emotion, man, where just, it's a sad emotion, whatever the fuck you're feeling, you know? I would especially get that way towards if I saw some type of cruelty, right? Like people were being cruel to something. Like, let's say, especially animals. I don't know what the fuck it was with animals, man, but that stuck with me all the way till this day. Maybe because I was always confident, regardless of what I was going through, and I was never. I mean, don't get me wrong. As a kid, I did some fucked up things to animals here and there, you know. But that was more of, I think, an instinctual, something kids go through as they grow up. You have to understand the fact that, you know, animals have feelings too, and you know, you can hurt them. It's like a little kid, and you know, you tell them, hey, you know, be careful with the puppy, right? And they're too young to completely fathom the idea that they can really hurt this puppy that's also a pup, you know. Other than that, I was really confident. I was never the type to like, oh, I'm stronger than this creature, or I have dominance over it, so I'm gonna capitalize on it and be sadistic and be cruel and shit. So on the contrary, I always felt like, if you're really that confident and that cocky and that capable, why don't you go fuck with something that can defend itself? You know, I don't wanna see you fucking grabbing a fucking a Shih Tzu, you know, a Pomeranian and shit from its ears and picking it up, you know. Why don't you go do that to the Caucasian Shepherd? You know, why don't you go do that to the fucking why don't you go yank the ears of the fucking the Doberman, or better yet, the Rottweiler, you know, the one that's not leashed and that didn't grow up inside the house. Why don't you go fuck with that dog and let's see what happens, you know? Go fuck with something with horns. I don't know, man. You know, you want to fuck with something, why don't you jump in the cage with the bull and see, you know, if you really got balls of fucking steel, you know? And if you can do that, hey, props to you. If you can hold your own against an animal that's stronger than you, you know what? It's like that. There's a thing of courageousness to that. But you go grab a Shih Tzu, man, like I want to fucking karate chop your throat, you know? It just, yeah, there's something about animal cruelty, man. It's horrific to me. I genuinely, when I see it, which is rarely ever, and I think there's a very good reason why I rarely ever see animal cruelty. I'm a big believer in the universe and the power of the universe. And it's a complicated fucking thing, but I'm a believer in the universe and that everything is energy and energy doesn't die, you know? And there are certain things that the universe is gonna cause to cross paths, you know, if I can say that. And there's a reason why I don't cross paths with people hurting animals, because most likely I'm gonna try and fucking hurt them. I'm gonna be completely honest, man. If I see someone hurting an innocent animal, man, like, I'll tell you guys this fucking story of, we were kids, man. I must have been 10, 11. My best friend was like a year older than me, and it was like a husband and wife, and they have a kid, and the kid is like 5 or 6 or 7 or some shit, you know. But the kid was doing something annoying, you know. He wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary that a kid 5, 6 years old would do, you know. But for some reason, the kid's dad was extremely hostile towards this kid, like aggressive. And I think he like slapped a kid or some shit, you know. And us being young, we weren't punks, you know what I'm saying? Like, being that age, me and my friend on the spot like confronted this dude in front of his wife, you know. Just like, the fuck you doing, you know? And this guy had this dumbfounded look, like, are these two kids just fucking checking me right now? Hell yeah, we're checking you. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? And like, that kid, you know, kids doing what the fuck kids do and shit, you know. And the wife was just like, no, it's okay, he's not gonna hurt the kid. And he's like, he already fucking did, you know, what the fuck you talking about and shit, you know. And I think she was worried we were gonna call the cops, but what we were gonna do is just beat the shit out of this fucking dude, you know. But yeah, and he got really defensive, like, this is my kid, I'll discipline him however the fuck I want. And we're like, what the fuck, how about we discipline you right now, you know? And like, we straight checked this dude, like, to the point where, like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, I won't do it. And the wife's apologizing. And we're kids, like 10, 11 years old, checking a full-grown adult. Like, don't get it fucking twisted, dude. Like, you're on our block. Like, we've never seen you before, but you're on our block. You're fucking abusing this kid, and we're not gonna let it happen. Like, not on our block. Fuck that, homie, you know? So we straight checked this dude, and there's so many stories of us being kids and just checking adults, and sometimes really violently checking adults, you know, because adults, I don't know, man, we just had nuts, and we had some common sense in the sense of like what people should and shouldn't do. But yeah, some of those songs, man, are really fucking deep. And there's movies that cut you deep too, but I think songs are a little different because they're oh fuck, that dude's straight. Oh. Oh shit, that's fucked up. Well, that pickup truck is garbage now. That's so fucked up. Damn. I think let's go and see how badly that dude fucking T-boned that fucking car. I hope they're alright. Nah, I think they're alright. But damn, I saw that fucking dually straight. And on 2 wheels. I can't believe he got that car on 2 wheels, man. Hit him so hard, like the car like kind of like leaned over and lifted off to the one side and shit, and then here, there they go. See that? Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, Matt, look, he hit him right there, and then the car like skipped. It skipped and went to like. Damn. Car accidents are a bitch, man. I've been in a few of those too. Damn, that's fucked up. Huh. That's how fast life changes, man. That's how fast life changes. You can just be in the middle of a fucking conversation, and fucking next thing you know, you're dead. You're fucking a vegetable or fucked up or something, you know? Yeah, good luck to them, I guess. Yeah, certain movies, man, I think they cut deep. I think a movie, Gattaca, I could say that movie is like, when I was in depression, damn, there was something about Gattaca, and there was something about, what's the name of that movie, man? kid. I'm talking to myself, the kid, like you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. But okay, so Gattaca was one, Fight Club was another, Donnie Darko, that's what I was trying to remember. Donnie Darko, that movie is a deep fucking movie too. You know, it goes, let's name, that sounds like a superhero's name, and it goes like, what makes you think I'm not one? You know, and ends up saving the world, you know? But yeah, Fight Club was another one where it really fucks with your head. The Matrix was another one, but I think The Matrix just fucked with everybody's head. I don't think that was just the deep movie, man. But yeah, I wish I could play some of the songs in certain parts of certain songs, but fucking because of a copyright infringement and shit, man, I can't even play the radio for you guys and tell you and give you guys like examples of what I'm talking about. So the best I can do off the top of my head is name a few songs for you guys and tell you guys that your perception of certain songs are so different when you're seriously depressed, and it's completely different. You hear it and react to it so differently. Think of it like when you go to a party and you're in the mood to dance and shit. There are certain songs that are just gonna hype you up, you know, and you can go dance, right? And there are certain songs that when you're in depression, man, it makes you want to fucking shoot yourself. It's not good for I don't want to say suicidal people or people in depression, but like you are kind of suicidal at that point. I mean, at least suicide goes through your mind every fucking day. Doesn't mean you capitalize on it, but it does go through like your head, you know, it goes through your head all the fucking time. And I think it's pretty healthy for you to think about killing yourself at least once a week. You know, just don't do it. You know, you can really think about like, fuck, man, like it'll be easier. You know, but like don't capitalize on it. Like someone once said, you know, you're not crazy if you talk to yourself, you know, you're only crazy when you answer. So it's a very similar thing, you know. It's all right to think about offing yourself every now and then. It's not all right to go through with it. It's two different things. So I wish I don't want to sit down and write and read something for you guys, because I don't find it realistic. I like this, where like I'm talking to you guys, everything is natural. I'm telling you guys exactly what I'm thinking, how I'm thinking it, when I'm thinking it, and whatever, you know. And I'm giving it to you guys raw, no bullshit, no nothing. That's why I keep my face out of this. That's why I keep my name out of this. So I can be as honest as I possibly can with you guys, and you guys can get the raw fucking whatever, the truth, no bullshit, you know. I would love to run into a channel like this where someone with certain experience, and I'll be like fucking mad, like, hey dude, like some questions, I got some questions for you, bro. You know, and it's hard. I think like the closest we have is probably like Joe Rogan, man. And props to Joe Rogan for whatever he's done with the internet and all that. But like, yeah, I think even him, you know, they're like, he's Joe Rogan, right? So he can be honest to a point. I don't think he can be completely honest. Like, if Joe was fucking racist, like, he's not gonna be like, hey, you know what, I'm racist and I'm this, or he's not gonna, all his negativities, he's not gonna be like putting it on Front Street, you know. And the reason for that is because it's directly attached to his face and his name, right? And he needs to kind of like make sure that doesn't go sideways, right? You don't want to walk down the street and people are like, hey man, you're the depressed dude talking about fucking depressed music and making fun of killing yourself, you know? Like I had a brother that killed himself. Like, hey dude, people kill themselves all the time, all right? Back the fuck up off me. I'm just telling my story, you know? I'm not encouraging you to do anything. You know? So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video. You guys have a good day. Enjoy your music. Don't off yourself. It's okay to think about it every now and then. It's not okay to capitalize on it. Yes, you have the right. You were born with that right to hit the off button. But just as things can instantly get bad, things can instantly get good again. Just like them dudes that just crashed their car. Horrible, right? They crashed their car, they could have been injured. Just like that. And then 2 weeks from now, they're gonna be at this dealership and bam, a new car. A newer, better, shinier toy and shit. So just as fast as things go bad is as fast as things can go good. And even though, you know, for some of us when it rains it really does pour, you know, but yeah, no, don't worry about it. The sun comes up every fucking day. So yeah, you guys have a nice day. Peace.